Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the Deal It Up Challenge. Now, first up, a little correction on what I said last week. I said there was 10 weeks, including last week. Well, when I was putting all the cards back in their appropriate little places, I discovered one of these cards, the suit cards, had been left behind in the box. So it was actually week 11 last week. So we've still got 10 weeks, including today, because the Joker is the extra card. So 9 weeks if we're only doing the suits, but we're going to do the Joker as well, right at the end. So this is the 10th to last week. So sorry about that, but it's only one difference, so it's not a huge big problem, I don't think. Right, so let's get right into it now that I've corrected my count. I was putting them away. It was like, oh no, have I just completely put everyone wrong? So before I did this video, I went through and checked that the card left behind hadn't been one we'd already done. And no, it's one we hadn't done. So yeah, set the record straight on that. But look how few cards. The Joker is not in here. That will come right at the end. I'm saving it for last. So let's just go right in the middle there. So we're doing the 10 of diamonds today. And the alternate make, if you don't want to make the journal card faux playing card, the 10 of diamonds, then you can make this instead. Let's go about there. A banner. Okay, just a word about the faux playing card. If you don't want to do the 10 of diamonds but would still like to do a journal card with the prompts, absolutely you can do that. Just omit the 10 of diamonds part from the back of the card and you're good, you know. But if you want to do a journal card with these creative prompts that I'm about to pull, yeah, I'm more than happy for you to do that. These are prompts. They're not like rules. You know, rules that you should follow. I'm not going to say have to, because, you know. So if you need to switch around or make a change, or, you know, you're just not feeling something on a particular week, feel free to suit yourself. You know, if you only want to do 2 of the prompts, just do 2. I'd rather you participate and have some fun than worry about having to get everything correct, or, you know, or just flagging the whole thing because you're like, well, that one particular prompt, or I just can't get on with that. Well, don't. Just do the rest of them. You know, I'm not going to come and check your work, although I would love to see what you make, whether you use all the prompts or just one. I'd still love to see. Okay, let's go here for this one. It is a number or something with a number on it. Excellent. That should be relatively easy for everybody. Right, our next creative prompt is going to be, drum roll please. That's a pathetic drum roll. I can't do it. Not today anyway. Tissue. Okay. Now if you don't have tissue at your disposal, get creative. It might be a napkin, you know, just use something similar. Toilet paper, paper towel, I don't know, whatever. Just get creative with it, guys, and use what you've got. Right, and our final creative prompt is going to be, let's go that one. Bold and bright. Okie dokie. Bold and bright. Tissue paper. A number. The number is easy. In my world, that is easy. A banner and the 10 of diamonds. Okay, let's grab out my base here. This is the size I've been working with through all this faux playing card challenge. So I am looking at going to a different size when we finish this session. And I'm quite looking forward to that. I've been working in this size for quite a long time now. So I've pre-chosen out a kind of a steampunky stencil, one of Cogs, and I pre-chose Vivid Chartreuse as my ink colour. And I'm just going to give it a stencil up on the back. So Monday morning, how's it shaping up for you, my friends? It's just the beginning of a new week, beginning of new possibilities. Always exciting in my book. Just don't quite know how the week's going to pan out yet, so it's full of potential good things. And let's put a bit at the bottom somewhere. Might put that bit there. Oops, things are moving on me. It's not particularly satisfactory. I can't even remember what I was saying now. Oh well, easy come, easy go, isn't it? Brain space. There we go, that's that done. Let's pop those things off to the side now and do the stamping, so that can go too. So we need 10. So 0 and a 1. Oops, stamps are falling off and going sideways. Stay where you're supposed to be, number 4. Right, and we need red ink for the red suit, so we'll do one at a time. The one first. Oops, get some good ink on it would be nice. Spin it round, do the other side. That is the one, isn't it? Yes, that is the one. It kind of looked like a 7, but the 7's got a longer horizontal bit. Technical term that, horizontal bit. And now for the 0. I'm not sure exactly when this challenge is going to end up finishing. I haven't worked it out. But I think I will take a little break from it once we've finished the faux playing card challenge, before I start the next series that we're going to be doing. Still the Deal It Up challenge, but just not, instead of doing the faux playing cards, we'll be going to do something else. But whether I take a complete break, or whether I just go back to doing the normal Deal It Up challenge that I started with, I'm not sure. And it will partly depend on when it actually finishes up. If it finishes up before Christmas, then I might take like a Christmas break, because hubby and I are on holiday for 3 weeks in December as well, so I'll have to work it out. So just be aware that there might be a little break somewhere. Okay, diamonds. So I don't have a diamond stamp anymore. So let's grab out a red pen. Which red pen do I want to use today? I'm guessing this one. Let's draw a diamond in. Maybe underneath. I'm going to colour it in. Oh, it's very small, isn't it? Maybe I'll make it a bit bigger. That'll do. It's only fractionally bigger. And I won't be able to match the size. Or indeed even the precise shape. Just impossible. That'll do. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so we've done the 10 of diamonds. I'm going to pop that up. I don't know yet whether I'll do the banner, so I'm just going to kind of shift that off to the side. Put that one up there. Right, okay, to the next bits. Let's flip this over. Bold and bright. Well, I have a scrap of this, which I think is quite bright. I'm thinking, did I have any more of that type? Oh, just pulling out my scrap bag. It's a bit of yellow. Tiny scrap of yellow. Some green. And an orange. Okay, these are covers off of a little paper publication. Pamphlet, it says pamphlet, so that's the correct term. It covers off of a pamphlet. So I think this can go back because it's just such a small bit. I think that's off the other half of that cover, those green bits. Do they work together? I think they do. I really like this orangey colour, so I want to have some of that. Probably all we need is that. I think maybe a bit of blue underneath it. That, and maybe the green down there. That doesn't quite work, does it? Do we want another bit of that orange down there? Will that work? Is that, maybe we need this thicker piece. That's what we need. Just need to cover a bit more territory. And then maybe this one over here somehow. And then maybe another little bit of blue there. Sorry, just move it up a bit. I suddenly realised I'm probably right down the bottom of the screen. Hopefully not off of it, but that's always a possibility as well. Right, this bit wasn't it? Okay, something along those lines. No doubt it's going to change slightly when I put the pieces on. So let's start with the blue and grab out the glue stick. This is the glue stick that I've kind of been giving a trial run to because it was super cheap. So far I'm actually very happy with it, but I want to give it, you know, some time for the pieces that I've done using it to see whether anything comes adrift. So, you know, it'll take at least a couple of weeks just to see in the short term whether it's going to keep things glued where they're supposed to be. Right, which bit do we have next? Maybe we can take, no, I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to put that one down first. It's going to do a torn edge, but I think I could risk making it too small for the gap. So we'll just leave well enough alone, I think. Oh, my tummy's gurgling. Don't know if you heard it or not. Hopefully not. It was only a quiet wee gurgle. It's from the drink I had before I turned the camera on. So I think I'll give this a torn edge though. Just give it a bit more interest. Right, so that one down next. Just gonna trim it off a bit because we don't need all that length. And change out my glue page as well. It's getting a bit gluey, a bit sticky. So we had a day out, hubby and I, on Friday. He had a course to go to, and we thought it was for the morning. Well, I thought it was for the morning. It turns out that he wasn't actually sure how long it was going for, and it was only for an hour and a half. Like, it was so short. So I thought I'd have the whole morning at my mum's while he was at the course, but I only had about an hour and a half because the course was an hour and a half. So that's okay. I went and picked him up after his course, and it was quite funny. I was trying to get out of the road that my mum lives on, and just right around the corner that I was trying to turn into, the police were having a random breath test. Well, not random, actually. They were testing every single car. And it was literally less than a car's length from the corner. So cars were backing up on both directions because they were testing both directions. And nobody was letting me out, so I couldn't even get round the corner. And, you know, I was like, oh, I'm on my way to pick up hubby and this is causing me time. Anyway, a lady, kind lady, finally let me through, let me out of the street and onto the road where they were breath testing. And so I ended up the second car in the queue for the breath testing. So one ahead of me got done, and then I pulled up and she put the device under me and says, now count to 5. So I dutifully counted to 5 and wished her a happy day, and off we went. And I turned up just like probably 30 seconds or to a minute, you know, not very long, before hubby came walking out of the place. So the timing was actually really, really good. And then we went op shopping. So, Lydia, if you're watching this, we went to the same 4 op shops that I took you to. And it was super fun. So my hubby hadn't been to the first one, so I introduced him to that one. And we both bought some things. He, the super sweet man, bought stuff for me. He didn't buy anything for himself. He bought me 20 books. You know, because we need more books. But they are really cool books. Set of 20 books for me to rip up, tear up, etc. And then he bought me some stamps from the same op shop. Well, I say bought, but he paid $25 for the books, and the 3 stamps he picked out for me, they just gave to him on top. So he kind of bought them but didn't buy them, if you like. Right, that's all collaged up. Do I want this little bit of green here somewhere? Just to, like, we've got 2 of everything. Do we want 2 of that? So that was fun. That was very sweet of him. And then we did the other 3 op shops. We were running out of time though, because we were due back at Mum's for lunch. She was going to cook us lunch. So we quickly went round the other 3 op shops, and I got something at all of them. Of course I did. You know, $2 here, $3 there. Not much. Just a few little bits and pieces. Including this little craft punch of a horse. I'm so in love with it. It's great. I've been punching things all weekend with the horse punch. Yeah, so then we went, after we'd finished there, we did it quite quickly, went right back to Mum's and had some lunch, and then we went to Creative Junk, one of my favourite places. I'm not going to do a shopping haul, guys, so don't get excited or bored, whichever one. I'm not going to do a shopping haul this time. Hubby, sweet hubby, bought me a membership to Creative Junk, so now my bags are $5 cheaper whenever I go there, which is awesome. The membership goes for a year, and you only need 5 visits to pay for that membership, so super sweet hubby. So what have we got? Number and tissue. Okay. Well, I have this lovely, lovely tissue with bunny rabbits. Hippity hoppities. I'm thinking it was the one right on top. Sorry about the crinkle if that annoys you. Do I want to just like put the whole thing on? Kind of not so bright then, is it? But that doesn't matter because we've fulfilled it because it's bold and bright. I actually really like that. Or do I just want to be normal? What is normal? And just put a piece on. No, I want to do the whole thing, darn it. So I'm gonna. Right. I'm gonna put glue over this whole card, and then we're just gonna cover the whole thing with the tissue. Yeah, so I was really pleased because I've been wanting to have a membership, but anytime I kind of am there or thinking about it, I just financially not in the right position to do so. And sweet hubby, without me, you know, saying anything or asking or knowing even, he went and signed me up while I was filling my bag. And I took some stuff to Creative Junk to, you know, to donate to them, which was good. So some stuff going out as well as stuff coming in. Quite important that, isn't it? Right, let's just kind of try not to waste any of this pretty tissue. I believe this tissue originally came from Creative Junk a long time ago. And then it got kind of, you know, stashed. And I recently came across it again and it was like, oh, I've got to use that. That's really cool. Yes, I do believe it came from Creative Junk. Many moons ago. You know, probably like last year or something. Okay, I think that's pretty well adhered. Let's cut it out. So I'm now excited, you know, I'll be looking for any opportunity I can to go to Creative Junk to make sure I get my, or hubby's, $25 membership money's worth, you know, and I don't think that will be a problem because I absolutely love going there. I've been wanting to go for probably a couple of months, and I keep telling myself, no, you don't actually need to go. I'm just going to cut that because it's a bit awkward. And so I've been carrying around the stuff I wanted to donate to them for quite a wee while. It's been in the back of the car for a while because I just keep not going there, arguing myself out of it. But this time it was like, yep, we're going to go. We're going to take the stuff, give it to them, and I will fill a small bag. So the bag I took the stuff to donate in, she emptied it and gave me the bag back, and then I filled it with other stuff. And I must say, half of that bag was paper bags for the food bank. So it wasn't all crafting stuff for me. No, it wasn't. So I patted myself on the back for the fact that it's not all just stuff come in that will sit around. It's very important stuff for the food bank because we're always running out of paper bags. Always, because when we pack a food, or when I pack a food parcel, you need a bag for mushrooms if we've got them. You need a bag for potatoes. So potatoes and onions will go in the same bag. Because the potatoes have generally got soil on them, so you can't just like leave them loose because they'll make everything yucky and dirty. And then, you know, so that's 2 bags per box. And then last week we did 12 boxes all up, which is our biggest week since I've been doing it. So that's 24 bags. So we go through a lot of paper bags. So I stocked up at Creative Junk with all the paper bags in their shelves, and they've got shelves and shelves and shelves of them. So, you know, it wasn't a problem to do that. Okay, there's our tissue. Bold and bright has kind of been downplayed a bit. So we could add in a bit more bold and bright, like this bit of yellow that I said we weren't going to use. It's got a crease on it, but I think once it's glued it should be fine. Almost want to, do I have a bunny stamp? I just got quite a few stamps in the shopping on Friday, so I'm just going to have a quick flick and see. Yep, there's, well, I think it's a hare actually, not a bunny, but it will do the trick. So this fellow here, since we've got the bunny theme going on, I got a lot of stamps when we were shopping. Besides the 3 that hubby bought me, I bought some at that same shop, and I bought 5 for $3, I think. And then I got some at Creative Junk, a lot at Creative Junk actually. You could say it was the mother load. Where's my paper? Oh gosh. I lost my yellow paper, it's stuck to the back of the acetate. Okay, so put something like that there. Do we want to stamp directly on that? Whoops, it would face this way. Do we want it facing that way, or would it be better over here? I think I want to layer them up on something, so maybe that green. Where'd that green go? Or the blue? Yes. And take a strip. Just to bring some of that bold and bright back in. And whoops, tear it the other way. Something like that. Let's just do it. Not fuss around too much. Just gonna do it. So it was a lovely day, and we had been going to go do some photography because I've recently been able to charge my batteries for my camera again, which is wonderful. So we were keen to do some photography, and it was a rainy morning, and then it was overcast and coldish, and then it came out really, really warm. And we thought, great, we will head home, but call in at one of the beaches in between the city and our home and do some photography there. And it's a beach we haven't been to for probably a couple of years actually. And as we were driving home, we could see the fog was rolling in, and we knew it just wasn't gonna be great for photography, so we just came home. So we didn't get any photos taken, sadly, but I said to hubby, well, you know, it's spring, we've got plenty of opportunities. We could even go out on Saturday, but we didn't. We could have, and it was a lovely day, but we didn't. We just rested, and although hubby did a lot of housework, so I don't know how restful it was. Right, I don't know whether I've got that bit of paper straight, but oh well, let's stamp the bunny, and I hope it stamps well, because I don't see why it wouldn't. It's a, you know, it's an okay brand. I think originally from a magazine. So let's put you there, Mr. Bunny, or Mr. Hare. To me, you look more like a hare. And I've got ink on my fingers. Let's just give those a clean. Whoops. Trying to pick up the lid without getting more ink on my fingers. Sorry about the disgusting wet wipe. It looks gross, doesn't it? Oh, look at that. has a beautiful bunny slash hare. It stamps beautifully. Okay, so all we've got to do now is a number or something with a number on it, and for this I'm just going to go with a stamped number, I think, so a pre-stamped. But you could find a picture or use a price label or, you know, whatever. What sort of colour? Got quite a few. We've got no pink on here, so I don't really want to go with the pink one, but I'm looking at one of the blue ones. Oops, there's one caught up under there. Do we like that one? There's an orange one. We do have orange there. I actually quite like that one. And then I think we need a word too. Word or words. And we've got an orange one. Believe. I'm just kind of looking at the different papers, so this is kind of darker than this. I'm wondering whether that's not making me happy. No, I like that less. Got a green one here. No, I think I do like the orange better. Okay, we'll just go with it. You know, if I was keen, I would re-stamp probably the number, but not gonna, just gonna roll with it. Okay, let's glue these on, and I need to ink around the outside. Struggling to get the lid off the glue stick. And the number. Oops, had it straight and then it moved. Here we go. Right, let's give it a quick ink around. I've got an idea for a banner, so I think I'm going to be doing the banner. I've just been sitting here while I was silent, not talking to you. Oops, I have to put a bit more glue under that edge. Lifted it up with my forceful inking. Just got a bit carried away, I did. While I wasn't talking, I was sitting here thinking about the banner, and then an idea came. It was like, oh, yep, no, I want to do that. So I'm just going to put that edge down with tacky glue, and that's going to fix that. Okay, that's the card done. So we've got a rabbit theme happening. So bold and bright, tissue, and a number or something with a number on it, and the 10 of diamonds. So that one's done. Let's look at the banner, and I'm going to do a fabric based banner, because that's what my brain was saying. So bold and bright, let's see if we can find, that's bold and bright, or bright anyway, but it's not big enough for what I want. I hope there's something in here, otherwise my idea is going to, oh, what about that? It's not really big enough either though. That might, yeah, that one will work. Okay, it's not going to be a huge banner, it's only going to be a little one, just a little fella. few strings. So just give it a bit of a prune, if you like. Right, I think it's got a pink edge on that edge. Oops, I've got a few more strings. It's not straight, but that's okay. I don't think that's a problem. Now, do I want to put that at the top? I think I will, because I want to turn this into a banner type bottom. I'm just eyeballing center roughly. Oops, actually, do I want to use pinking shears? Excuse my reach. Oops, there goes my palette knife over the back of the desk. Can I actually give this a pinked? Oh, I can, kind of. I think that worked okay. Oh, that one didn't work so well. Let's try, see if we can get that a bit better. There, that'll do. Right, okay. Remind me, I've got to pick up my palette knife because I'll be reaching that for in another video at some point and go, oh, where's my palette knife gone? Lost over the back of the desk. Okay, so that's our base. I'm wondering about giving it a little stability, like a paper base, I guess, even though I'm saying this is the base. I do have this banana paper, the stuff they put in between bunches of bananas. Just going to give it a little bit of stability at the top. So just make sure it sits within the fabric so it doesn't show. Yeah, okay. Going to use fabric glue. I haven't done this before, so I'm totally making it up. It's just, yeah, it's just the ideas came. It's like, well, let's do it. Let's just jump in and make it. I don't know how I'm going to incorporate the tissue, mind you. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Come on, glue. Are you coming? I still got a dried plug. Yes, I do. And I haven't wound it up enough. That will help. And I'm putting it on the card or the paper instead of the fabric, just because it's a little easier to hold. Right. Then the fabric. Okay. Put it right near the top. Okay, so tissue. Do we want the same tissue? I've got this fruity tissue. Not that we would get much of that. Got another thought. Sorry, I'm off camera there. Starting to cut into a bit. I'm going to take a strip. Like so, of my tissue. Hopefully it's long enough. I'm just kind of going to, I think it's probably more than enough. I kind of scrunch it, kind of ruffle it, whatever you want to call it. Just want to tuck in those straight edges underneath. Oh, how cute. Okay, so glue. I think maybe tacky glue will be okay for this. Because it is only tissue, so it's very light. Just putting some in between the folds as well. And I'm kind of just letting it, squishing it up or letting it unfold to fit the gap. And then it's got a little bit loose at the bottom because I only put glue along kind of the top half of it. Oh, that's so cute. I think that's actually adorable. Yay. Okay, and now all we need now is a number. So let's go back to my numbers. Keep it nice and simple and easy and see what we like. Could put a number right across, oh, upside down, no. Top, or we could put it down there. What about a round one? I can find a nice round one that would suit. Or what if I put it slightly up? Might work. Just looking for other options. No, probably end up going with the first one. I think that's a bit big really for the size of the, although it's quite nice at the top, but covers too much. Purple does not, no, it doesn't really go. Yep, I'm still digging, my friends. I'm still digging. I actually quite like that one, but I don't think I want anything down on the fabric. About this pink one. No, I think I'm going to go with this one. Okay, stop fluffing. Okay, tacky glue again. I'm just going to put it on the bottom 2/3, I guess, and let the top stick up over top of the banner. About there, I think. Just check the back. It's all good. Oh, I think that's really, really cute. So on a page, or even on a journal card or a pocket or something. Sorry, just closing the container so I don't drop it and spread them everywhere. Like, just, you know, it's hard to see on that, but you know, just something cute, really cute. I haven't got a journal page to hand that I could show you on, but you know, on whatever you like on a, even on a card. Actually, that'd be quite cute as a like little hidden journaling space or something, if you didn't take the paper down too far. I've taken this down far enough that you can't pull it up too far, but you could also glue it down or use it as a little up tuck with that paper in behind. It could be used as a little tuck, or just a decoration. You know, not everything has to have a function. So there's my banner, and there is my faux playing card for today. Thank you so much for joining me, friends. I hope you give it a go. Have a great week, and I'll catch you again tomorrow. Bye for now.